What up, everybody? What up? What up? What up? A little bit more of a hold on. A little bit more of a later stream. What up, everybody? Good morning. Or actually, it's like good afternoon for some of you guys. But what is going on, man? How is everyone doing this morning? Here we go. Let me see. Took off my pants and wait, what? And started wait, what? What up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Dude, some of you guys are probably at lunchtime. Like, some of you guys are probably at lunchtime. Some of you guys are just now, like, just probably wondering where the hell I was this morning. But no, I had a long day yesterday. And I was like, man, let me make the stream a little bit later than usual. So, I mean, that is the reason why I streamed a little bit later. So I do apologize if we're not, you know what I mean? We didn't go on the normal schedule this morning. But we're here this morning, this afternoon. Did anything even drop this morning? Anything? I know normally nothing drops on Mondays. But you just never know. But what up, everybody? Good morning. Brittany in the building. What's up? Tommy. Rahus. What up? Deleon. Cheeky. J Bays. Parham just waking up. Mr. Stanley, what's going on? Trey in the building, what's good? 402 Card Kid. It's not lunch yet, and I take my hour lunch usually around 1. Okay. Joe Stacks. Hopefully, listen. Hopefully, you know, this stream could help at least some of you guys out to kind of get through your midday, I guess. I guess you could say that. SB Bob Ross, what up? Now, I was up late last night, dude. I was up till like midnight. OG Jim Rat, what up, man? Crouton, what's good? CMC saved me in my other league, Raf, but I think I might survive the first round in the Wolfpack League. There you go. There we go. Mr. Exclusive, what up, man? Toof in the building. Scene Lover, El Migos, King James, L's Kicks, what's good? Just a King James in the building. Why were you at? Where were you at? Every now and then yesterday. What are you talking about? Who you talking about yesterday? Sneaker time. What up? Any shoes dropping this morning? No, we're gonna be talking about what's dropping this week. We have a couple stuff that, you know, this week actually is kind of slow. You know, it's kind of slow. You know what? They should have done the Powerpuff. They should have done the Powerpuff Girls this week instead of like the same day as the Kobe's. So kind of spread around how busy it was on Friday. Yo, Friday was freaking busy, dude. What up, Alan? Good morning. El Migos in the building. Just got my core purple SBs. Dude, today I should be getting my Supreme box logo. Anybody get their Supreme box logos in yet? I should be getting mine in today. So pretty excited about that. Reckless, what up, man? Eric in the building. Cushy Souls, what up, man? Chris Montgomery in the building. Louis in the building. What up? Or Lewis. Crouton says, Rafa, you think there will actually be a Kobe x Travis collab? No. So I knew someone was going to ask that this morning, but that was actually like they had mistaken because next year is going to be a lot of Travis's and Kobe's is what they meant. They didn't say it was going to be a collab. It was just a post that probably people thought it was going to be a collab because they had the Travis logo and the Kobe logo together. No. It was because next year, 2024, is going to be full of Kobe's and full of Travis's next year. And that's the reason why that was put on Twitter. Drex, what up, man? Good morning to you, my friend. Appreciate you tapping in. Good morning. Waiting mine to ship. Okay. Yeah, I should be getting mine in today. I got a notification from Shop. And no, not even Shop, from UPS, and said, your package is supposed to be in tomorrow. I'm like, what did I get? I'm like, oh yeah, I got the Supreme box logo hoodie. Forgot about that. Did you hit on the Kobe's? I'm still down bad from the L camp out. I did. Yeah, Alan hit for me. Alan hit for me. And then Mr. Exclusive hit in my size as well. So we're gonna bless media with that pair for retail. So I have my pair, so I'm good. Jay Bays, what up, man? Thank you so much for the 14-month re-ups. Rafi, can I get a happy 15th birthday for my son Jaden? Yo, Jaden, happy birthday, my guy. Shout out my boy Jaden. 15 years old, huh? Your dad, you're probably the reason why your dad's bald, huh? I know, he tells me. Shout out my boy Jaden. Happy birthday, my guy. I appreciate you, Jay Bates, for the 14-month re-up. And everyone say happy birthday to the homie, the 15-year-old Jaden, man. Jaden! Lunchbox, what up, man? Good morning. What's good? Happy Monday. What up, Kayla? Good morning. Mrs. Hooligan. What up, Kayla? What color BOGO you get? I got the black and white one. I couldn't get the gray. And then I doubled back and I ended up getting the black and white. So JSPN, yo, what up, man? Shady says what what color? Yeah, black and white. I really wanted the gray, but dude, I might have to resort back to the app. Yeah, I might have to resort back to the app because a lot of people's been hitting the Apple Pay on the app. Happy birthday, facts. There you go. What up, Orlando? What's good, man? Says Rafi has 2 kids and his hairline doing a U-turn. All right, buddy. I do need a haircut, dude. I took a shower this morning. I was like, man, I need a haircut, dog. Like, my hair. What are you talking about, bro? Look. Listen, I got hair, bro. Y'all think I'm not. I got hair. Motherfuckers think I'm bald. Like, legit, I'm not bald. I legit got hair, dude. My hair is getting long. Chaos, what up, man? Frosty in the building. What's good? Still mad I didn't hit on the Powerpuff Girls. I'm gonna have to go all the way to Oregon and talk with Nike headquarters in person. Dude, let me tell you guys something. So I got a question for you guys. Whose Powerpuff Girls got canceled? For some reason over the weekend, I was like, I've been watching football all weekend, but I've been low-key seeing people's orders getting canceled. Hello? Anybody's orders been getting canceled on the Powerpuff Girls? Like, what's going on with that? Time to cut it bald all the way? Nah. The scratch off thing sucked. Yeah, I guess we could recap that. Frosty, thank you so much for the 19-month re-up. Waffles. Oh my gosh. Wow, y'all still on that? It's a joke, Rahus, man. Chillax, dog. JOKE. We just joking, man. Mine's still Gucci. 1 to 2 shipped. Okay. Morning, Raph. What up, Eric? Dude, my sweatshirt smells like the wifey. She's been wearing my clothes. I was like, what? It's a smell. It smells like the wifey. My girl's been wearing this sweatshirt lately. The Nike delivered the L to me. What up, homie? Big Ron's Kicks in the building. What's good? My daughter's 13C got canceled. Damn, that sucks. That hella sucks, dude. Well, if you want to recap yesterday, or actually on Friday, I mean, I think, I don't know. I think the demand was extremely, extremely high in these Powerpuff Girls. Guys, listen, all right? The entire year of 2023, what has gotten people excited? Tell me. All right? What has gotten people excited? Okay? Tell me. What has gotten people excited about drops? Someone tell me. Anybody can answer that question? I'm pretty sure some of you guys know what I'm about to say. Ended up paying resale? SBs? No. As a whole in 2023. Watching Rafi gets me excited. Watch your streams. No. Shock drops. Okay? Shock drops. It don't matter what it is and what they do. Shock drops is one thing that gets everybody excited. Listen, it could be the ugliest shoe out there. It could be the biggest GR, but people get excited about shock drops. We've gotten so many shock drops this year that people just go for a sneaker and all of a sudden get excited about it. All right. Mac attacks for true to size? I think so. Mac attacks are tomorrow, isn't it? Or is it Wednesday? I think it's on Wednesday. Maybe, I don't know. I have to look into it. How much do you think these will go up in price wise? I don't know. I feel like the Powerpuff Girls are gonna go down a little bit. I deleted Sneakers app and feels great. I ain't doing nothing until February of next year. Everyone craves that Gotham screen. It's an addiction. It really is. It really is. The addiction for the Gotham screen in general is a thing. Tomorrow, okay, it is tomorrow. It's tomorrow. Okay. Bob Ross, thank you so much for the $5 donation. SB's over everything. SB, bring the hype. Day one since day one. You're not day one, SB, okay? Just Bob Ross, I know you're probably joking, but the joke is so bad, dude. The joke is so bad. The thing that you think that you're an SB day one is crazy. But Bob Ross, thank you so much for the $5 donation, man. I appreciate that, my guy. Thank you. It's just wild through bro, because it's already hard enough getting the Gotham screen. Yeah, like the thing is, like, I feel like Nike wasn't prepared how bad the scratch off was going to be. Like, they knew like scratch offs was the best way for manual people to hit. Whether if you guys like it or not, I think this was the best way Nike could have dropped these Powerpuff Girls. And you can't deny that. This was the best way. Listen, each colorway was roughly average around 39,000 on each color. Okay, if that shit was a draw or if that shit was a Leo drop, dude, bots would have ate this shoe. I don't think bots ate any of the stock. The demand was just extremely high on these Powerpuff Girls, like extremely high. Okay, normally when we get 39,000 of just SBs in general, dude, you rarely see any W's unless it's a bad like colorway like the Adobes or something like that. You feel me? Like, you can't tell me that not a lot of people hit. There was a ton of people that hit on these Powerpuff Girls, a ton of them. So I think this was whether if you like it or not, because you probably gonna say it sucked because you didn't hit, but I think this was the best way Nike could have dropped this. Just because look, this is only our server. Okay, this is only our server. Okay, look how many people hit. This is only our server. Imagine how many servers are out there in general. You feel me? Like, this is just our server at the Collection family. The amount of people that hit on these Powerpuff Girls is insane. You feel me? Like, this is our server. Imagine other people in other servers hitting on this shoe. You feel me? So there was a ton of W's out there when it comes to these Powerpuff Girls. Okay, a ton of them. The demand was high. Obviously, I feel like that, you know, Powerpuff Girls are super mainstream. So a lot of people that are big fans were watching Powerpuff Girls when they were younger. That went for this shoe. I'm tucked in. This flu is kicking my ass. Yeah, Tanene, get some rest, bro. Take a nap, dude. Take a nap, dude. Glad that you got to go home. Raph, do you think a lot of people hit because they gave up after the first drop? I don't think so. There was a lot of people that went for the sneaker, left. I mean, if you look at the stream, if you were tapped in with us on the stream, there was a ton of people that, tapped in right on the drop and then left for like 30, 40 minutes and then came back again to the stream. So there was a lot of people still going after, bro. Like, we had like 2,000 people average like the entire day. Like, people were going after this shoe. Rafi, I hit 8 pairs of Powerpuff Girls. You hit 8 pairs of Powerpuff Girls and you were crying about asking people to go for you? You hit 8 pairs of Powerpuff Girls and you were all crying in the chat, go for me, go for my man. Rami's a go for my size, sell it for retail. Hey guys, I just got 8 pairs of Powerpuff Girls. Anybody want a pair? I got you for 400 shipped. Rami. Yeah. That's some of you guys in 2023. Can someone go for my size? Sell to me for retail? Yeah, I got all these pairs. I got you for 300 shipped. Yeah, you ain't blessing nobody. I can't even hit one pair. That's crazy. Man, y'all talk about blessing people, but you want people to bless you. Crazy. Isn't that right though? Isn't that right? How much you selling? How much you selling for a pair? You ain't gonna sell it for retail, Rami. Yeah, he don't know what to say. Someone who's selling them text me, OD, so I could didn't buy them. I bless my wife and some kids. Yeah, you ain't gonna bless anybody in this chat, but people are willing to go for your size and sell it to you for retail. Come on, Rami. It's the logic. Come on, Rami. We all know you weren't gonna bless anybody in the chat for retail. We all know that, dog. Say it to yourself, Rami. Say in the chat you were not gonna bless anybody in this chat for retail. Nah, man, come on, Rami. You can't be clipping people, Rami. Come on, it's a joke, dude. You gotta take the smoke, dude. Now you clipping people. Don't be insecure, Rami. It's a joke, homie. Come on. Dude, it's a joke. Oh man. Now you clipping people, huh? I let someone with tight boots on my stream for retail size 12. It's because tight boots don't go for shit, Rami. That's like a Rahus move, dude, right there. Oh yeah, hey, let me bless you for retail for like the non-hype SBs, and then when it's hype and going for a lot, yeah, I'm gonna keep them. Let me take off this necklace real quick. It's bothering the shit out of me. This man crazy, dude. It's a joke, dude. You gotta know how to kind of take the smoke on away. It's a joke, dude. No one's safe today. Yeah. My reverse Grinches got shipped. There you go. After you a savage. It's all love, dude. It's all jokes, man. It's all jokes. Maybe because I'm not a reseller, that's why. SB Bot Ross, thank you so much for the $5 donation. I got someone for retail. Just give me $100 for the invoice and $100 for shipping. Yo, y'all motherfucker started violence on Monday. Oh my gosh. Blessing people with candy corns. Gotta keep it real like me. If it goes for money, I ain't blessing you. To be fair, Raffy, tight boots in a size 12 go for $350. All right, that's fair. And that's fair. That's fair. Tight boots go for $300 in my size 12. All right. It's a joke to begin with, okay? Don't count the, listen, don't count the blessings that you've done, okay? Don't count the blessings that you've done. Don't count that shit. My mom's always told me, be like, don't count it. Don't count it. I gave you $3,000 in donations. Remember that. Media, thank you so much for the $2 donation. Here we go. Jordan 4 SB collab on the SB list or nah. Oh my gosh. We ain't gonna bring that up, media. You can get people, we're gonna get people going. Rahul, thank you so much for the 2. He says, hey man, same man. Man, you can't joke around with anybody in 23 anymore. That going into 24.
Just give me $100
you can't joke anymore, dude. That ain't nothing to joke.
Shipping.
It ain't nothing to joke no more in 24. You guys, listen. No more jokes in 24.
Here we go. J4SB collab on the SB list of
jokes, but on some real shit, right, King? I'm for the people. I'm always here to help if I can. Dude, Rami, now you're really, listen, Rami, you're really going, you're thinking this too deep,
Hey, man,
dog.
say
It
man.
was a joke, homie. Like, you don't have to explain yourself, Rami. That's the whole point. Rami, that's the whole point. You don't have to explain yourself, homie. It's a joke. We're bumping and dumping, dog. It ain't it's a joke, dude. Rami Press, yeah, relax. Yeah, I think so, dude. It's leave all the jokes in 23. Yeah, you can't joke with no one anymore, dude. 24, it seems like it's like people are sensitive now. You want to be like other streamers, but man, lighten up a bit. Yeah, lighten up a bit, pal. It's Monday. Let's restart the stream and try this again, right? Out for the people, then proceeds to clip people, right? Yeah, see, hey man, say man. Rami people resell shoes. It's fine. Yeah, dude, it's fine, dude. People resell shoes, dude. It's fine, dude. You know, I was a reseller back in my days. Bro's going off. Hoping prices go down. Yeah, right now I don't even know where Powerpuff Girls. I think Powerpuff Girls are really surprising me right now. I personally think Powerpuff Girls are gonna go down in the resale market, dude. I'm really surprised how high this shoe is. Like, I feel like this shoe ain't gonna hold up. Like, see, I think it's gonna go down a little bit more in my size. Like, bigger size is 300 plus. I mean, it makes sense. I guess the pink one was the most limited colorway, but so sure. But I still think that, like, I don't think some of these prices are gonna hold up, man. Last sale was 280, so roughly average around 260, 270. Bigger size 300. I'm here for the jokes. Yeah. This is Rami going off on the most streamers, to be honest. I cooked you enough. I'm done. Oh my gosh, guys. All right, chill. I'm here to hang out. What up, Andy? What's going on, man? He's standing on business, he says. Hey, it's all fun and games, man. There ain't no reason why people should get things personal, you feel me? Ain't nothing. It's all jokes. I get these size 13 dusk and don't want them. Yeah, so the blue ones last sale was 325. Anybody paying resale for this shoe? Like, I don't even think this is, honestly, chat, I don't even think this shoe is even worth paying resale, man. Like, come on, man. I'd rather have you guys go spend. You can spend your money however you guys want to, but man, I just don't think this is worth paying the resale. Like, I just don't think it is. I don't think it's worth paying the resale market. It's really not. Resale's still kind of high on the shoe. What was retail? 135, I think. What was retail? 135. Yeah, 135 is retail. And on these, I'm good. Yeah, I don't even want any of the colors. Like, if I just don't see myself wearing them, you know. Like, I think out of all the colorways, it would just be the blue. I think just the blue. Just the blue. Paid resale already. It's all good. Listen. It's fine. You could do whatever you do whatever you want. Don't let people judge you because you paid resale for a certain shoe. Listen, I paid $1,000 on a pair of shoes before. I paid a lot of money for shoes in the past, and it's okay. You know, it's fine. You know, but I just feel like for me, it's not worth paying resale. But you could still do whatever you want with the sneaker. You know, that's why if you've gone for the shoe, like, I feel like this is good trade bait. This is definitely good trade bait. I don't think it's worth having, unless you're a huge SB fan, then go for all three. Don't say that, Raph. You're going to hurt these resellers' feelings, bro. No, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, people are still going to do whatever they want. Like, my opinion is not going to change what people are going to do with their money. Like, I don't care. If you want to buy all three of the colorways, then that's totally up to you. Whatever helps you sleep at night, you know. But this is one of those shoes that I know that I'm probably not gonna wear. Like, when are you ever gonna wear an all pink shoe? When are you gonna wear an all blue shoe and a mind you, blue and yellow? And when are you gonna wear a green and black sneaker? You know. So you could go buy like tight boots, or you could go buy something else that's, you know, that's more wearable, you could enjoy wearing on the daily basis on your rotation. SB Bob Ross for the 2. He says, man, I'm so glad I never paid resell ever. Yeah, I Alan, thank you so much for the 2-month re-out. Rami is here for clout. I said it. Oh my gosh. Alan, what are you talking about, bro? Why are you tagging Rami? Why are you talking Rami? Alan for the 2 months. Humble's back for the 2. He says, you think Joe Freshgood, Keisha go down, Chicago exclusive? I don't know. I feel like certain New Balances, mostly for like Joe Freshgoods or like JJ Jones, like those collabs go for a good amount of money. And the fact that it's only Chicago exclusive, listen, there's actually a really big cult of New Balance heads out there. So I don't think it's going to go down. It could stay where it's at. I don't know where resale is at, but some of the New Balance collabs actually go for a lot of bread, dude. So I would say I don't think that's going to go down if it's only Chicago exclusive. I'm buying all 3 pairs for Christmas. There you go. Any mans in here really watch Powerpuff Girls? I mean, I've watched a couple episodes of Powerpuff Girls. I would admit to you that it wasn't like, you know, my first route to watch when I was a kid, but I've watched multiple episodes of Powerpuff Girls. Powerpuff Girls episodes.
Man,
you know?
I'm so glad I've never paid
it was just like when you're watching like Scooby-Doo, and then, you know, the next episode was like the Magic School Bus or like the Dragon Tales. You feel me? Like I remember, like, because the thing is, when
you think JFG Keisha go
this
down?
is how the schedule would go when I was
exclusive.
a kid. Like when I was young, I wasn't going to school yet, but I remember is like me and my mom would drop my sisters off to the school, which is called the bus stop, and we would come home, and I would watch the Magic School Bus. What's that one? I forgot what the other. You know, Clifford the Big Red Dog, and then later would be like, you know, Power Rangers and Powerpuff Girls. You feel me? So like, yeah, Dragon Tales. You feel me? So like. It would just be a rotation, and whatever was on, I'd watch. So obviously Powerpuff Girls would be one of those episodes that would just pop up, you know. I watch Powerpuff, but I ain't old or bald. Yeah, my TV lived on Cartoon Network. Yeah, I mean, it was definitely in a rotation of cartoons that you watch when you're a kid. But like I said, it was definitely not my first route I wanted to watch. But when it was on, I'd watch it. Did Orchard ship anyone's festives win yesterday? Or yeah, I'm not sure. DuckTales, yeah, Dragon Tales was a good one. That was one of my favorite ones. That one. Ed and Eddie was like, I feel like that was around for a while. Ed and Eddie. Imagine using a gifted sub. You got to say something about me while you're at Alan. Might as well sub to my channel. My boy said Dragon Tales. Yeah, Dragon Tales, man. You guys never watched Dragon Tales? Yeah, I know. I'm saying like the rotation of cartoons, if that makes sense. Like you just said, like Dragon Tales would be on at like 8 o'clock, and then I would switch the channel to something else. You feel me? Because there's certain, like, there was like that cat you know, cartoon on PBS Kids that I did not like, so I would swap it to like Cartoon Network or something. You know, it was like a rotation of different cartoons I'd be watching other than just on PBS Kids. You feel me? Yeah, like I would go to Nickelodeon, I'd go watch the Rugrats, there would be Hey Arnold, you know, just a rotation of different cartoons I'd be watching. Let's see, has anyone's Powerpuff shipped? I don't know. I couldn't tell you because I didn't hit. Go name Kids Next Door. Yeah. Ed and Eddie. That was always a good one, man. That was a good one. That was one of my favorite ones. Let's see. We need a SpongeBob SB collab. Man, dude, it's crazy because SpongeBob is still around. I need the courage of the cowardly dog, Dexter Lab, Teen Titans. I never really got into Teen Titans like that, Jay. Yeah, I was not really crazy about Teen Titans. Imagine some cows and chicken SBs, right? Mind shipped. Okay, mind shipped. Okay, mind shipped and should be here tomorrow. UPS. Okay, says preparing for shipping. Okay. It just sucks. I hope none of you guys got your shit canceled. Nike SB should do a Tom and Jerry collab with a high and a low. I mean, next year, some of the collabs that we've seen so far, we got a couple collabs that's already in the works. I'm not I'm not a big fan of, respectfully. I'm not a big fan of some of the collabs that are happening next year, but I mean, next year seems like it's a decent year of drops. I know some of you guys, I guess we could bring this up, but I'm sure a lot of you guys heard about this. I'm going to bring it up right here. All right. Mock-ups. This is a mock-up. So it sounds like the Travis Jordan 1 Low releasing summer 2024, the Canary colorway. Man, listen, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this. We gotta see official images on this, but this one's not looking too good. From the mock-ups, what we see, I don't know how you guys feel about it. These are going straight to eBay, homie. I don't know. Too much yellow, need more. Like I said, I think this was a mock-up. This is not the official thing. And like, remember that one day we brought up that tweet that Private Selection put out, and they said there's gonna be 4 different Jordan 1 Travis's lows coming out next year. So what we have, Jordan 1 Travis's next year, 1 lows again. We got these, we got the olives, we got the Jumpman Jack. Okay, definitely reselling if I hit for retail. Even if you guys hit for the Mac Attacks tomorrow, dude, just move them shits, dude. Those Mac Attacks tomorrow that's dropping, just get rid of those, man. Like, those Mac Attacks are okay. Ain't nothing crazy. I'm not gonna glaze over a shoe. I'm gonna give you guys my honest opinion about the sneaker. Okay, I'm not gonna glaze over some Travis's because Travis Scott team hit me up for some golfs. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna continue on giving you guys my honest opinion about it. Like, as of right now, the shoe doesn't look good. Okay, I said that about the Mac Attacks. Like, I'm not a big fan of the Mac Attacks. Maybe a woman's exclusive colorway. Maybe that's what I think. It's what it sounds like, right? This was supposed to be like a woman's exclusive or some shit. Another Travis woman sizing, just a mock-up also. Last year was the olives. I don't know if any other Travis could. Nah, I gotta think first. Any other Travis could like be better than the olives. Like, the olives is one of the best colorways, dude. The olives last year was one of the best Jordan 1 Low Travis's that they dropped. I think that colorway is so nice, but it was a woman's exclusive. But yes, Jay, it is a mock-up 100%. It is woman's. Okay, so it is a woman's colorway or a mock-up for a woman's exclusive. Travis sneakers are falling off. I guess it just depends, man. I don't think it's necessarily, I don't think it's necessarily falling off, dude. It's really not. Like, dude, to Travis Jordan 1 olives last year was one of the craziest streams that we've had here on the channel. And like, it's just a hit and miss on drops. Some people is gonna like certain things. Everybody's not gonna like the same shoe every single time. Like, every shoe that they drop for Travis, not everybody's gonna like it, dude. You feel me? It's not necessarily falling off. Like, the olives was one of the hypest drops of Jordans last year. It really was. Dude, we had like 7,000 people watching us all day on the Travis olives, Jordan 1 lows. And you're telling me that Travis shoes are falling off? No, absolutely not. It's because one thing, it's all about what they drop, the demand, and resell. Ain't nobody's gonna go for a shoe if they know it's not gonna resell. A lot of people didn't go for the Mac Attacks because they're not a big fan of Mac Attacks, But yeah, 100%. People are definitely going to go for the Travis Jordan 1 lows because they know 100%, 130% the shoe is going to resell. So no one's going to pass on the sneaker. It could be a ton. Listen, there's going to be a ton of people that don't like a sneaker, or like they're not a fan of Travis Jordans and shit like that, but they'll still go for it because it's going to resell. Money talks at the end of the day. You could get the biggest hater, Travis hater, aka David. David's in here. He's like the biggest Travis hater, but I promise you, he probably put his name in the hat. He just didn't hit. And listen, anybody in here could like say they hate Travis, but they could just put their name in a hat for a shoe and not tell anybody. You don't owe anybody anything. You don't have to tell anybody, oh yeah, I went for the Travis's and I'm gonna resell it. No. They're gonna put their name in the hat, and if they hit, they're gonna move that shit. Do I keep saying last year? I'm thinking that we're in 24 already. My bad. I'm already thinking that we're in the new year. That gum bottom is weird. Yeah, the gum bottom is interesting. I didn't even see that until this morning when I went to go look at the picture. I didn't see that gum bottom was gonna be on that. But if gum bottom is on that, it's different. It's something different. You know, I feel like people has been wanting something different for Travis Jordan 1 lows. You know, you feel me? Like Travis Jordan 1 lows, like gum bottoms is something different, something that we don't really see. We've been seeing brown, olive green, just kind of like, you know, we already got the all black, you know, Jordan 1 lows. Now we're getting something different, which is actually pretty cool to see. I don't mind, because you know what this reminds me of? The canary yellow was that canary yellow Jordan 6 Travis they were supposed to drop. Remember, it was like a friends and family. Who was it? Who was the person that wore it? Was it Quavo? Or Offset? One of those guys wore those. It was the yellow Jordan 6s, Canaries or some shit like that. So I'm not surprised that they're coming out with this in a yellow Jordan 1 low. Not surprised at all, because that yellow was like a friends and family type Jordan 6. I like the gum bottoms. It's different. I feel like the yellow definitely complements the gum 100%. I think this is definitely nice. It's not too bad. You know, it's not the worst colorway. It's, you don't just wear yellow often. Was it Offset? Okay, it was Offset. Yeah, he had the yellow canary Jordan 6s. It says, y'all see the cause of the Air Force Ones going to $800, even they come in the regular Air Forces box. Dude, I forgot about that, Raynex, that the cause Air Force Ones dropped on Saturday. I took a break on Saturday. Did anyone even go for the 3s? The Jordan 3s dropped. The Jordan 3s dropped. The Jordan 3s and the Cause Air Force Ones was $350 retail. Like, what the hell? Like, this shit retailed at that $350. That shit's crazy. The Cause were super limited. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Because, like, when we first saw images of the Cause, I'm like, man, that shit looked like another Utopia Air Force One buy. But people actually went for it, and that shit goes for a lot. I like the Travis Scott Max. Okay, the Cause Air Force One loaded, sold out. Jeez. Yeah, probably because it was, like, super, super limited. Now that shoe goes for a lot. I don't think they're dropping on Sneakers app. The Cause Air Force Ones. Cause Air Force Ones. I don't think they're they're not dropping these on Sneakers. Last one was $477, so they are going down. Damn, dude. There's not even a size 9.5 or 10.5 or 8.5. People will be buying everything and anything. Yeah, because you just never know what they could go for. You know, people just listen at this day and age, dude. The next drop that a lot of resellers are going to go for is going to go for Kobe's. And then next year, we got the Jordan 4 Reimagines. What's up, honey? I'll throw it in the trash then. I'll throw it. Damn, that ain't it. It's not. Look at them. I'll get you after this, okay? Okay. Soulfly H dropped also. I gotta look at the Nike sneakers app, dude. When on Mondays, every time I take a weekend off, dude, I don't be paying attention to sneakers, man. Friday was such a long day. So this week we have Mac Attacks tomorrow. When does the New Balance drop? Does anybody know? New Balances, Joe Freshgoods, dude. Joe Freshgood New Balances, they dropped over the weekend. The Joe Freshgood 990 V4s, they dropped over the weekend, dude. I saw the $220 price point. I had that, dude. It was like, I think I had a less than a minute wait time on the Joe Freshgood website, and that shit was an easy cop if you were able to hit. Easy cop. Trash Goods, Air Jordan 1, and Atmos 550s this week. Man, you guys still on that, still at it. Good morning, fam. What up, Ollie? What up, man? No, we just started about 40 minutes ago. I hit on the intro. Probably my favorite one. PayPal goods and the service only. Dude, this week is looking real bad, dude. I think the only thing that's good is the Mac attacks and the Bacons. Bacons, Jordan 14s. And that's it. And then next week we have the Kobe's, and that's going to end the year off, is the Kobe's. That's going to end the year off with the Kobe's. What up, Black Shinobi? What's good, man? GM, what up? This is good morning, Rafi. Grand Rising Rafi from the VA to cop the reverse Grinches from DTLR, or manage to cop the reverse Grinches at DTLR. I can't wait to rock them in the springtime. There you go, GM. Congratulations, my friend. There you go. Mac attacks are dropping tomorrow, Todd. Tomorrow. They're dropping on the Nike sneakers app right here. We will have the breakdown for the Mac attacks tomorrow. I'm still surprised the shoe is going for $120 retail. And didn't they retail the Travis Scott's Mac attacks for $150 on their website? That is nuts, dude. That is crazy. I want the Kobe jersey. Bacon dunks are dope. Bacon dunks all I need. Okay. Black Kobe's are so sick. Yeah, Kobe's are dropping, dude. Are dropping on the 27th. So 2 days after Christmas. Right? Christmas is on the 25th, or is it on the 24th? I think it's on the 25th. Let's go on, homie. It hurts. Yeah, man. Keep working on it, Ollie. Healing process is not gonna take a couple days, man. But you know we're here for you, homie. Sneaker releases. Is that the upcoming? What is that? Soul Retriever? What is that? SoulRetriever.com? I've never actually used this website. SoulRetriever.com. Upcoming. I didn't even know Soul Retriever had a website. Yeah. They have a website. I didn't even know that. New Balances, Joe Freshgoods are dropping on the 22nd. 22nd. Joe Freshgoods on the 22nd. Bacon's on the 21st. So I guess we have a somewhat decent drops this week. It's their calendar. Okay. I think we are for sure going to get a shock drop for the Jordan 4 Reimagines in January. In January, guys, listen, in January is normally pretty fucking dry. January is one of the driest months. January is definitely one of the most driest months. The one thing that I'm actually pretty excited about for next year is Yeezys. I'm actually interested what they're going to do moving forward when it comes to Adidas Yeezy. I need those that Kobe jersey, but I doubt I'm hitting. Hey, you never know, dude. You might as well put your name in the hat and see what happens. I think they're going to be what's it called? The jersey. I believe it's going to be a Leo drop, because on the Kobe's, I think it's going to be a first come first. No, a 10-minute draw. No, a 10-minute draw. Let's see. See, I told you guys, whenever I take a weekend off, I'm off. Draw open, so it's gonna be a 10-minute draw. Those Kobe's, I think, is gonna be low-key limited. I don't think those Kobe's are gonna be in too many areas. I think there might be like some raffles that you guys could enter in for the Kobe's, but I still think that shoe is gonna be really, really hard to get. It's not gonna be, listen, it's not gonna be like your normal Kobe reverse Grinch drop. That shit's gonna be more limited than that. I want the Hawks to win, of course, but I don't, because it would help the Niners. Up with hope and down with no. I need Seattle to win today. You don't want those Yeezy sock shoes, Raph? Dude, I didn't even bring the Yeezy sock once up on stream. There's a reason. Listen, there is a reason why I never brought up the whole Yeezy sock shoe, dude. That shit's so stupid. It's not even worth talking about. Seriously, it's definitely not worth talking about. It's not worth talking about because them shits are ass. Ain't nobody's gonna pay money for some sock shoes from Yeezy. Like, come on. Like, realistically, like, I'm not gonna glaze over Yeezy and Adidas like that. Okay, like, that shit's so bad. I don't even think that's Adidas. I think just Yeezy brand. Like, I could show any sock in the world, dude. That's definitely not gonna be on my list. It's so dumb, dude. It's so stupid. It's not even worth talking about. There's certain things, dude. There's certain things like when it comes to designer and fashions stuff that is just not worth talking about. It's just not, because we all know realistically that shit's ass. Okay. No drip. Yeah, I guess we have no drip. We don't know how to rock it. You should go to the game tonight. Would be real sick. I wanted to go to at least one game, but the thing is, I would have to go by myself. But I don't want to do all that. Plus, I gotta go pick up my kid from school, so I don't have time to do all that stuff. 350s are sock shoes. Bob, dude, you're not understanding. The Yeezy socks are socks, homie. They're legit socks. 350 V2s are shoes. You can't compare a sock shoe, an actual sock, versus a 350 V2. That's an actual shoe. It should don't look like a sock, a shoe. You always know an Kanye album is around the corner because he's always stirring up trouble. Yeah, I mean, dude, of course, I'm down to listen to Ye's music. But some of the Yeezy stuff, I'm good. I'd wear the sock before the big red boots, but I'm not wearing either. I think I'd rather wear the big red boots over those socks. GMB, thank you so much for the 1 year re-up. He said, what's dropping? Nothing's dropping this morning, man. I went on stream a little later than usual, because I was up super late last night, so I thought, you know what, let me jump on stream. Let me jump on stream a little later today just to give you guys some time. Rap, the big red boots or the Yeezy sock, pick one. I'm going with the big red boots, man. I'm going with the big red boots over the socks. To be fair, people weren't too sure about the foam runners at first either. I mean, you're not wrong. You know, you could say that about the Yeezy sides, Adidas Yeezy sides. When Yeezy sides first dropped on Yeezy Supply, it was sitting. Yeezy sides, when they first dropped, they were sitting. They were absolutely sitting. Are Yeezy V2s true to size? No. Yeezy V2s, they run like a half size small, so you have to go up a half size. Sometimes on Yeezy 350 V2s, you got to go a whole size up. What up, Queso? He says, I love Kanye. The Yeezy 350 is a sock runner, but not a sock. Yeah, there's a huge difference between the two. Huge difference between the two. What up, David? What up, man? But that's just my thoughts, though. Like, there's just no way in hell I'm gonna wear that damn sock. Just no way. Like, you see Ye, I think it was when his daughter North was performing her song or some shit like that, and he was wearing those Yeezy socks. Hey, dude, man, you're gonna catch like feet fungus off that shit, dude. Straight up feet fungus. I wanted to show you guys, but I need to start liking stuff on Twitter, because there's certain things that I want to show you guys. Oh, here we go. This is what I want to show. I don't know if we should save this for tomorrow. Maybe we'll shit, fuck it. We'll just bring this up again tomorrow. Okay, I'm just gonna bring it up. Here we go. All right, here we go. I'm sure you guys saw this all morning and yesterday. Okay, I'm gonna bring this up and let me know your thoughts and opinions. You ready? Let me know your thoughts and opinions here, chat. It looks like a shop. If you were to purchase the SB Dunk Low Powerpuff Girls, you have to destroy the box. Thoughts? Thoughts and opinions? Thoughts and opinions? Thoughts and opinions? Thoughts and opinions? I agree. Shoebox drama. I'd be pissed. I think it's goofy, stupid, dumb. Corny. I'm taking the shoe and running. Stupid. I personally, okay. I really don't care. Parm, you care. Parm, you want your box, dude. Look at your garage. Do you got full of shoes that you don't wear that has a box? You want your box. I feel like at this point, I think it's just dumb. I think at this point, like, I get it. Like, me personally, I don't care. Like, shit, if they do that, I wouldn't care. But like, I feel like filming it now, like putting it out on social media is just corny, dude. Like, I don't know. I think for me, like, whatever. Yeah, obviously they know people in social media was gonna go crazy about this, but like, this is just, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's like whatever. It's like dumb. I think it's just corny at this point. At this point, I think it's just corny. That's a free lawsuit? How's that a free lawsuit? How's that a Coke boy? How's that a free lawsuit, dude? They know these are literally the customers are buying it. They agree to it. They're not getting, listen, they are aware that they have to do this before purchase. You feel me? They are aware that they have to do this. Either way, give me a discount for the damaged box or I'm not having it. Well, the thing is, guys, you guys ever realize is that like they're not forcing anyone to join the raffles. Like if you came in the store and said you're asking for a discount, they're not going to give you a discount. They'll just give it to the person that actually wants the sneaker. You feel me? Like they don't care. They ain't forcing anyone to enter any of the raffles. I never ever keep these boxes anyways, so I wouldn't bother. It wouldn't bother me a lot. People like to collect them. Brian, thank you so much for the 17-month re-up. Kobe's arrived tomorrow, going straight to the toe. There you go. Congratulations. Shout out to my boy Brian Wally for the 17-month re-up. There you go. Appreciate it. I live in NYC and there is no space for all those shoe boxes in our apartment. Yeah. What up, Bulldog? What's good, man? Yeah, I don't know. I don't listen, like I said, I don't care to not get the box. If I have to do this, I'll do it. But it's like whatever. Like I think it's like it's already paid and grab the box and shoot and run out the door. Right. Yeah, exactly. Right. Once you purchase a shoe, run out the door. If they have you do this before purchase, we'll just tell them you forgot your credit card. Well, still got a W. I would take the damaged box. LOL. What up, Malcolm? This is just so cringe. It's well known. Skate shops don't even actual give out shoes. They just backdoor them. This is just for clout per usual. Well, there was like, dude, I gotta watch that vlog that Brittany sent me because there was a couple people that made a vlog picking up the reverse Grinches at their local store. That you remember that the store that was selling the Kobe's without no box. They were destroying the boxes. There was I think Mike the Compass. He actually posted a vlog of him picking up a pair of the Kobe's at the same exact store. I didn't get to watch. I gotta watch that today. I'm gonna watch that today. No one can force me to break the box, just hit and run. Why do you think they do this? They do this because it's basically they're doing this because so they don't sell it to any resellers. That's the reason why they're doing this. They're basically just throwing jabs at resellers, but they don't realize that like at the end of the day, resellers don't give a shit if they watch this. They'd be like, all right, like what's that gonna do? This is not gonna do anything. It's not going to stop people from reselling. It's not going to stop people from buying a pair of these sneakers. It's not going to do anything. It may affect people locally. in their local community, but this ain't gonna do shit like for the rest of us. This is not gonna benefit me. You feel me? Like, this shoe is not dropping 5 minutes away from me. This is a whole different state. I just don't think it's gonna benefit anybody except people locally. That's it. Don't send skate shops backdoor. Some may not, all do. I hit 17 different SBs at local shops this year alone. 6 Powerpuff Girls just recently put in that work. Yeah. Not everybody's backdoors 100%. Not everybody backdoors. But at the end of the day, if they do, there's not much that we could do about it. If I had many pairs, then I wouldn't care. But if it's one for the personal, I'm not just ripping the box just like nothing. I get why they do it, but it's your shoe, and whatever you do with it, it's your thing. They're only making the divide worse. Yeah. Lower the supply, not increase the resale. Well, lowers the supply and increases the resale. I guess if you want to put that in perspective, I don't know. Like, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like, they did it. I don't give a shit. It doesn't benefit me. It doesn't bother me at all. I just think it's like a little extra, but obviously they're going to film it and post it because they know they're going to get clicks, and that's just how it is. I kept my energy and passed on these anyways. Nobody making me smash the box though. So goofy. Yeah, it's crazy. So I want to bring up this, and I'll bring it up tomorrow on the stream. Okay. What was the hype? Listen, chat. Listen, think about this. Think about this, okay? If you want to think about hype. Okay, before I ask you guys this question, think about hype, resell, demand, the story behind the shoe, the way they dropped it, and as well as just overall mainstream and supply. Okay, think about those factors in a whole when I ask this question. What was the hypest SB dunk to drop in 2023? Okay. Think about some of the factors I just told you guys, like some of the pointers. What was the hypest SB to drop in 2023? Okay. Born and Raised, Powerpuff Girls. Think about everything in those factors, what I just pointed out. Supply, demand, resell, the way they drop it, story behind the shoe. Born and Raised, Powerpuff Girls, Born and Raised, no question. Jordan 4, Born and Raised. People are saying Born and Raised. SB4. I said dunk. I didn't say Jordan. Dunk. SB dunk. SB dunk. Not 4. Udos, Horitos. I'm going to pull it. Okay, I'm going to pull it. What else would you get? Udos? I don't think April's would be on that list. Okay, I'm just going to pull it. I mean, we could put Supreme up there too. Rito's overrated. Justice for the 4s. We're not putting the 4s up there. It's not a dunk. And I promise you this, SB Jordan 4 is not the hypest drop this year. Ritos. I guess you could put the Supreme up there. I think Supremes were more hype than Udos, 100%. Wow. Born and raised Jarritos. I'm actually surprised the way how this is all transpiring. And I'll give you guys my thoughts and I'm gonna tell you guys why. Okay, I'm gonna show my screen and let you guys know what my answer is for this question. Jarritos number 1, Born and Raised 2, Powerpuff Girls number 3. Yeah, I feel like this list right now, you guys are going based off resale. I think SB4s are sneaker of the year. I can explain why in VC. Listen, Pat. I ain't gonna get. Listen, Pat. I'm not gonna get your takes if you don't even own the shoe, or have you seen the shoe in hand? I could get why people are putting it as sneaker of the year, but I'm just giving you shit. Wow. Okay. This is okay, listen chat. This is the one, just because I say this, okay? You want a picture of me wearing it? Wow, I didn't even know you had a pair. But anyways, this is the for me, I feel like this is the hypest sneaker, SB Dunk. This is the hypest SB Dunk of the year. This is the hypest SB Dunk of the year. Okay? I'm not saying, listen, I'm not saying any of those are not on my list. They would definitely be on my list. I would go Powerpuff Girls, number 1. Number 2, I'm going to go Born and Raised. Number 3, I'm going to go Jarritos. That would be my top 3. Powerpuff Girls, Born and Raised, Jarritos. Okay? And let me explain why. All right? Listen, guys, I'm putting everything in perspective, okay? And I'm going base because I streamed all year with all these drops. All right? I said Powerpuff Girls are the most hypest because it was super mainstream. Like, Powerpuff Girls are super mainstream. Yes, they don't go for the most in the resale market, but it was super mainstream. This is nostalgia, one of those nostalgia like shoes that people wanted. 3, this was the only shoe. This was the only shoe that they did like some sort of shock drop, and everybody loves shock drops, dude. We had average of like 1,800 people all day just waiting for Powerpuff Girls. Listen, demand was extremely high because Powerpuff Girls were everywhere. They were on a bunch of skate shops. Tell me people that couldn't hit on Jarritos at their local skate shops, okay? Born and Raised too. You can't put Born and Raised up there, in my personal opinion, because the only places they dropped was the Born and Raised website, which like barely anyone hit, and in LA. You feel me? Like, listen, there was a ton of people going for these Powerpuff Girls. These were more accessible than any other SBs, hype SB collabs this year. Like, I'm going through every single factor on the list. Is demand, the way they dropped it, quantity wise, dude, this was the only mainstream. If you're telling me, listen, Born and Raised, are you telling me that's a mainstream sneaker? It's not. Born and Raised is not a mainstream sneaker. The only people that were hyped over the Born and Raised sneakers are resellers and sneakerheads. Nobody casual is gonna know what the hell Born and Raised is. Okay, like, there's no way. Yes, like I said, the owner of the Born and Raised passed away, and that definitely built more hype into the sneaker because they delayed it. Like barely anyone hit. Barely anyone hit, dude. Anyone hit. But I would definitely point this out, is that if Born and Raised was to drop during the holiday season, they would get a lot more attention. I would definitely agree. The fact that Kobe's did drop on the same day as the Powerpuff Girls definitely brought a lot of people into wanting to go for the Powerpuff Girls. But think about it, dude. We averaged around 18 to 2,000 people all day over some Powerpuff Girls sneakers. Okay, Jarritos, we had like maybe like 9 to 1,000 people watching that, just the Nike sneakers app drop, and that's it. Born and Raised never dropped on the Nike sneakers app, dude. Casuals that like to figure out where to buy sneakers are on the Nike sneakers app. If casuals that don't know about sneakers are not, if they don't see it on the Nike sneakers app, they're not gonna know about it. You feel me? Born and Raised, like with Powerpuff Girls, are super mainstream. It's nostalgia. It's a cartoon shoe that people used to watch when they were younger. All my dad's coworkers, I'm not saying this is like everybody, but my dad's coworkers were all going for the shoe because they heard about it on Facebook. They knew this shoe was going to drop, so they were going for this sneaker. And they don't even collect shoes. They just seen, oh, Powerpuff Girl SBs are dropping. I used to watch Powerpuff Girls. I know what Powerpuff Girls are. It's super mainstream. Only reason you had crazy stream numbers on Powerpuff because the drop was stretched over 3 hours. It was a 10-minute drop. It wouldn't seem that hype. Dude, that's what I'm saying, Param. But I'm saying is that the shoe, it was a shock drop. So everyone was going to go for it, dude. I go based off numbers. The numbers say, the numbers show. The numbers show. When you have analytics that you have like 2,000 people watching you all day for some Powerpuff Girl shoes, it has to tell you something, Param. All right, no one's listen, and it was duration obviously for 3 hours. Okay, they were dropping every single hour, but dude, the demand was extremely high on this sneaker, man. I don't care what anyone says, it's not the best sneaker out there, but listen, the demand was extremely high. It is the hypest. It is the hypest shoe. It's the hypest drop this year in 2023. It is. You can't tell me otherwise. You think sneakers should do more scratch offs for hype sneakers? Sure, if you want it to be. You gotta count with everything though. Everything. I'm accounting every little thing. Dude, there was like 3-4 blocks in Seattle of people camping out over some Powerpuff Girl sneakers. And that is not even the only skate shop that did first come first serve here in Washington. I feel like everyone, no, it's not. No, listen, I personally think some of you guys are wrong. Okay, you guys may disagree with me or agree with me, but I feel like people that you guys voted in, you guys are going based off resale, and that's it. You guys are definitely going, like Jarritos. We all know Jarritos are going for the most out of all these shoes on this damn list. Okay, Tanene, you only pointed out LA had like 6 blocks of people. Yeah, that's only LA. Only LA people could get their hands on this sneaker. Born and Raised website, nobody fucking hit. So how are you going to tell me this was the most hype shoe? No one could get their hands on it. One thing. The demand obviously was there. They had demand. They didn't drop on the Nike sneakers app. And so it was only people that knew about Born and Raised. Powerpuff Girls were everywhere. I'm sorry, but the story behind the Born and Raised is better. Sure, straight to toe. Sure, you could say that for yourself, but if you think about it as a whole, people are not gonna know. Casuals are not gonna know what Born and Raised is and the story behind it. No one's gonna know, anything about it unless you're a sneakerhead and you know about Born and Raised. Cartoon. If you think about Powerpuff Girls, if you had 100 random people in a room and you asked those 100 people if they know about Born and Raised, I bet you not even a quarter are going to know who the hell, Born and Raised is. If you had 100 people in the room and you asked them who, what Powerpuff Girl was, I'm pretty sure 99% of those people are going to know what Powerpuff Girls are. Joditos had a crazy rollout. Born and Raised first Instagram post about the shoe did crazy numbers. Man, I'm thinking it as a whole, Param. I'm thinking it as a whole. Okay, like I said, Born and Raised community, they had an entire city of LA support the wave of Born and Raised. He was known in the sneaker community, like in the fashion side of it. And of course, they were going to tribute his name to what he's done for the fashion side of it. I'm going as a whole. I'm not specifically pointing out specific things, but I'm thinking about as a whole. Could say the same thing about Powerpuff Girls, depending on the average age of the room. Sup, Raph? Did you end up getting the Joe Fresh goods? No, I did not. I passed on the Joe Fresh goods, Sean. I passed on the Joe Fresh goods. You gotta ask people about Born and Raised before everyone heard about who and what they were. And listen, and the only reason Born and Raised was even hyped because of him passing. If Skate Shop did drop the Born and Raised, there would have been more people waiting for the shoe than the Powerpuff Girl. That's just yes, and listen, Tona, you're not wrong about that. But since they didn't, you can't account for that. Why is resale not accounted in the whole? But I'm saying if resale is accounted during with that as well. They all have resale though. All of them have resale. All of the sneakers have resale regardless. But that's literally not the only reason. Rafi didn't like the green pair. I'm saying it's the resale, the demand, like what else did I account for? It was like 7 reasons. No, they were not, Param. No, they were not. Born and Raised, listen. Born and Raised was supposed to drop on May 21st. Dude, it was dead the entire month of May. No one was talking about, listen, dude, that was literally the only shoe that was going to spark summer. Dude, no one was really talking about, oh my gosh, Born and Raised. Dude, the summer was dead. The summer was dead, dude. That was the only thing that was possibly going to save summer. But once again, I tell you this. If Born and Raised was to drop during the holiday season, maybe, yes, you could put in that factor that Born and Raised would have been 10 times hype, right? And if Powerpuff Girls was to drop in May, yes, maybe that the hype wouldn't be as hype if it was to drop during that time. But guys, we don't know until, you know what I'm saying, unless if it did drop during that time. No, people were just pissed because I don't think people were really pissed that they delayed. Why would people be pissed that it got delayed though, Param? Why would people get pissed? The dude passed away. That, you know what I'm saying? The dude passed away. So you're pissed because they didn't drop it? They delayed it for a reason. Born and Raised most hyped after Sponto pass. I still think Powerpuff Girls got to be the most hypish SB this year. Dude, you're talking about a shoe that it's okay. Like, listen, I personally think Born and Raised and Joditos, listen, Powerpuff Girls are not even on my top 5 sneaker of the year. Bro, we got a green fucking shoe, an all pink fucking shoe, and an all blue fucking shoe. Okay? Listen, who in hell in the fucking right minds are going to wear these fucking shoes casually? Okay? I'm just being real. All right? You're talking about an all pink shoe, an all blue shoe, and all green sneaker. People went bananas over these 3 fucking shoes. Over all green sneakers, all pink shoes, all blue shoes. Listen, If this was a regular dunk, ain't nobody gonna give a shit. Parm, listen, you're gonna think this shoe is ugly as hell if this was a regular dunk. Listen, if Born and Raised was a regular dunk, listen, it would be decent. If this was a regular dunk, y'all motherfuckers would shit on this shoe. Blue Powerpuff Girls are... I know, I'm just asking what you were cooking. Sorry, my girl was cooking, so I was smelling something. I had to ask. Yeah, I had to delay it. Yeah, exactly. Why would people like be hella pissed that they delayed it? I would say when the Born and Raised came closer to the actual drop, Born and Raised, people were pissed that they didn't drop it on the Nike sneakers app when people found out about it. Rami, I feel like out of all three colors, I would say the blue pair would be the best one. Jarritos are garbage in my opinion. They're actually not bad, but it's a long enough timeline. All dunks go up. The Bubbles are great in hand, but they still ugly. Pink Powerpuff Girls is the best dunk. The Bubbles dunks is literally just a worse version of the Run the Jewel dunks. Will the Amma Munir's AM Rafi please take over the stream? This is one of his AIs. You're on one. Just no, it's just a debate. It's a nice little fun debate. Okay, ain't nothing personal. Everyone has their own takes. But like I said, the chat did say the Jarritos were the most hype SB this year. Where were you like, not what's hype? Y'all that hating on Powerpuff Girls, and when I love them, I couldn't even hit. Show the poll. You could see the poll. What up, Parquet Collects? What up, man? The poll is 38% is Jarritos, 26% Born and Raised, 24% Powerpuff Girls, and 11% Udos. I would say I would replace Supreme over Udos. I think Supremes were way hyped than the Udos. Udos, you couldn't even get. I don't even think they dropped on sneakers app. Udos, I don't think they did. Did they? Udos, no, they did. Udos, they did drop on sneakers app. I think all the Powerpuff Girls will go up in value because I don't think these will ever restock, in my opinion. The fact that Powerpuff Girls are still, the amount of Powerpuff Girls that they dropped, like just on sneakers, skate shop, boutique stores, everywhere. These dropped everywhere. This would probably be the most SBs they've dropped when it comes to collabs that we've seen this year. Every other collab SB they've dropped this year was hard to get. I mean, granted, these were still hard to get, but these were everywhere. You still had 38 to 40,000 per pair on the Nike sneakers app. Imagine how many pairs, dude. Every skate shop had at least 160 to 200 pairs of Powerpuff Girls. There was a ton of these. A lot of people were copying from boutique stores, CCS, like everywhere. And the fact that this shoe still has resale. The eyes on the Powerpuff Girls freaked me out. Listen, if you want to go Born and Raised, and you want to put resale in perspective, okay? Listen, if you want to put resale in perspective, okay? Bigger sizes go for a lot of money, yes, okay? But this shoe only dropped in LA in the Born and Raised website, okay? For the Powerpuff Girls, for them to drop that many pairs you're talking about 3 different colorways, and the fact that some of the prices are maybe $100 to $200 difference in the resale market is not a huge difference. Like for a size 8, 8.5, there's maybe like a $100 difference between a Powerpuff Girls sneaker over a Born and Raised sneaker. Okay, what I'm trying to say is that this shoe was everywhere, and the Born and Raised was only dropping in LA, and obviously the Born and Raised website. Wouldn't you think the Born and Raised would be like an $800 to $1,000 shoe? $200 is a good difference, but at the same time, the shoe only dropped in LA and nobody hit on the Born and Raised website. But this shoe was everywhere. Nike canceling Powerpuff SB orders. I did see that. A couple people said they had their infant sizes sold canceled, but I didn't see anybody saying their men's pairs got canceled. What up, JMK? Maybe Powerpuff Girls will go up because they mostly collectors cop instead of most botters. JMK, what are you doing right now? Are you home? JMK, are you home or are you at the gym? What are you doing? What are you doing? Jumperman Chris, what are you doing right now? Dude, the fact that it's 10:30, I feel like it's early in the damn morning right now. People don't know about Born and Raised. I still think that's still gonna change some people's perspective on things. But I mean, like, still, I personally don't like. Listen, if you want to put Jordan 4 SBs up there, like, I personally don't think the Jordan 4 SB was. I don't think the demand. Okay, it was pretty hype on the very first drop, but I don't think the demand was until like later during the year, once everyone started realizing that the Jordan 4 SB was a totally different Jordan 4. It was not like, not everyone thought this Jordan 4 SB was like all the other Jordan 4s until people started reviewing it and started talking about how this is a completely different constructed shoe. And I feel like the hype on the SB Jordan 4 and the demand was a lot more throughout the year. Not saying that it was hype. Okay, I said, okay, I was not a crazy fan of Jordan 4 SB, but until I saw them in person, I was like, you know what? I could see why people are saying that Jordan 4 SB is the sneaker of the year. I paid $420 for it after release, about $600 now my size. The Powerpuff Girls SBs in my size is almost going for the same price as a Jordan 4 SB. Still mad I didn't hit on the SB4. I wanted them the whole time. Might trade for them. You should do it now. I think you should do it now until the prices go up, Brittany. I personally think you should buy them now before they go up. Or at least trade to get them. Where's Jordan 4 SB? I think they're at $320 in our size, which is not bad. Like, that's crazy. The shoe last sale was $392. In our size 8 goes for $340. They went up $20. They went up $20. Raph, you remember in San Diego, I got like 4 to 5 SBs for $300. Yeah, dude, dude, they were so fucking, dude, they're so low. I'm surprised how low they are. They're a great shoe. I'm just not a fan of the colorway. Would you trade Powerpuff Girls for Kobe Reverse Grinches? Yes. I would absolutely do that, Rahus. I feel like when it comes to sneakers, Rahus, if they have somewhat of the same resale value, and you could get, I feel like the Reverse Grinches are more valuable to me over Powerpuff Girls. Listen, you're not gonna come around to a Reverse Grinch anymore after this. You know, you're gonna get a ton of Kobe's next year, but a Reverse Grinch that's closest to the regular Grinches, it's a must cop. Powerpuff Girl SBs, yeah, you're never gonna see SB Powerpuff Girls restocked. That's gonna be one of those like SBs. Oh my, you know, like in 5 to 10 years, like, man, you got the Powerpuff Girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares? It's an all pink, all green, all blue shoe. You feel me? I've kept the same energy all year for the SB4s. Yeah, it's like it's an overrated colorway. The SB4. The SB collab with the Jordan 4 is definitely one in the books, but the colorway is mid. I got my Born and Raised size 13 for 2 Pokemon decks. I already opened. There you go. I'm debating because I'm still salty about the camp out. Yeah, then go ahead and do that trade. F it, dude. You feel much better once you have those shoes in hand. I feel like you'd enjoy having the reverse Grinches over the Powerpuff Girls. I think the reverse Grinches, like I have a couple SBs, you know, my collection I have like 7, 8, but like I'd rather have reverse Grinches over some of the SBs that I own. It's because you're not a Celtics fan? Absolutely not. I got green shoes, dude. I got Kobe Grinches. They're green shoes. I got a couple green shoes in my collection. If I had Powerpuff Girls, I would rock them like y'all that hit. One more question. Who y'all trade Yudo's SBs for? Would you trade Yudo SBs for reverse Grinches? Would I trade Yudo's for reverse Grinches? I would say this. Whatever helps you sleep at night. To answer your question, whatever helps you sleep at night. Okay. I personally think, listen, you could say the same thing about certain SBs like Yudo's. You're never going to see Yudo's again. You probably might not even see reverse Grinches again. You feel me? I feel like you could say the same thing, but with SBs, obviously you're going to get more wear with the SBs versus with the Kobe's. But at least you could say, you know what? I got a pair of Kobe's that I actually really, really want. Okay. You're going to have tons of Kobe's that are dropping next year, but the demand is going to be still extremely high. They're going to be pretty limited. I still think I would go with the reverse Grinches over the Yudos. There's going to be a lot of SB dunks dropping in the next year. Okay. I'm pretty sure you could live without a Yudo SB, in my personal opinion. I feel like some people may sound biased because they like SBs, but I still think I'd rather go with Grinches over the Yudos. Not by a landslide, though. Does the gum hits on the outsole ruin for you? No, it's not that. It's the green and gum that don't work well together, is what I would say. The green and the gum bottom doesn't go together. I think reverse Grinches only look good if you have the Grinches also. I wouldn't miss and match them. Listen, I'm going to have a pair of the reverse Grinches, but I'm not going to miss and match the two shoes. Absolutely not. I'm not going to do that. If Yudo's was a regular dunk, no one would be talking. Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, listen, that's the same. You could say that about the medium Curries. Medium Curries is legit, like, could get away with as an SB, in my personal opinion. That's a perfect combo. People would say still buy Yudo's if it wasn't an SB. I mean, I think so. I agree with you as well, straight to toe. I think so. I think people would definitely still buy Yudo's if it wasn't a SB. People are going to buy the Bacons this week. They're not an SB. People want the Bacons. People would want the Bacons. They're not an SB, but people are still going to want them. That's literally with every SB dunk. So for people who don't ball and claim you can't wear reverse Grinches casually, it seems like Yudo's would make more sense. Yeah, I feel like you'd get more wears. That's what I'm saying. With Yudo's, you get more wears. You definitely get more wears. Medium Curries dropped the below retail now. I know. I think Jarrito is the most overhyped shoe of this year. You think Jarrito is the most hyped shoe of this year? What up, G Face? The most overrated shoe this year. You think he thinks Jarrito's the most overhyped shoe this year. The most what was the most hyped shoe this year? The most overhyped. I feel like the most overhyped shoe. I feel like the most overhyped shoe's got to be the. I feel like it's got to be the big red boots. No, actually, I don't even know. There's a lot that you gotta put on the list. Cherry 12 is the most hyped shoe. Hyped, lol. Well, the thing is, like, with SB just carried in general, man. Like, I don't even think, like, any SB dunks would be overhyped in a way. Like, I just feel like I would give them the crown jewel this year because they carry 2023. They carried in 2023. Most overhyped is easily the SB Jordan 4. I would say you could say the Golfs are the most hyped, the overhyped shoe, dude. People were crying over that sneaker. It's insane. I wish Nike would do a stat recap for sneakers each year that would tell us which shoe is the most hype. Yeah, I mean, it's the most demand. I feel like that would determine it, David, if they did a poll of like the analytics of what shoes sold. I mean, you could say all shoes sold out, you know, because every quantity of each shoe is all different. It was definitely the year of SBs. They definitely carried this year. They definitely carried this year. I think last year was definitely a diverse of certain things since last year we got the lost and founds. Yes, I'm saying that they don't look that nice, look nice now, and people just like it because it's an SB. Those collabs would not do numbers like they're doing now if it was a regular dunk. Dog, be for real. I love this debate, man. And then you listen, you guys gotta realize that a lot of you guys are not gonna see eye to eye, and that is totally fine. You know, I'm not gonna see eye to eye with certain of you guys. You know, everybody in here is not gonna agree with one another. What's the most overrated sneaker in 2023? The most overrated sneaker. The most overrated sneaker of 2023. Most overrated sneaker of 2023. I'm gonna say SB Jordan 4. I think because people are putting that they're gonna put that most overrated. I think it's got to be SB 4 because people are like really putting this as sneaker of the year. Big red boots. I feel like Powerpuff Girls got to be up there as well, overrated, just because you're talking about all pink, all blue, and all green shoe. Of course. All right, are those shoes? April's, any Travis's? Rafi, I'm gonna tell you why in VC later. Well, the thing is, like, Pat, I could see why people are saying Jordan 4 SB, Jordan 4 is sneaker of the year. I have already explained that because it's literally a reconstructed shoe. It's not like your normal Jordan 4. You feel me? Listen, I've put this shoe on my foot. Okay. I could see why people think this is the sneaker of the year, and I could see why. All right, but I still would put it on my top 5 because I'm not a big fan of the colorway. It's okay. Listen, it's okay for me to say, listen, I'm putting Union Jordan 1 highs on my top 5. Okay? You guys may disagree with me. I wore these yesterday. I'm putting this on my top 5, dude. Like, I genuinely love this shoe. You could listen. You could like hate me if you can hate me if you want to. I categorize my top 5. I categorize my top 5 sneakers by certain things. Like I have the Supreme SB on my top 5 because that's my favorite SB of the year. And right back to Raphael takes. Agree to disagree. Yeah. I think it's a great sneaker. I don't know. I like the colorway. Like that is the reason why I love my one reason I think I've come to realize is that maybe I really like the colorway because like these 550 New Balances are the only New Balances that I was like, I need them. I need these New Balances. And I think it's like similar colorway. I like the yellow. I think that's what it is. It's the yellow and gray just look so good together. They look so good together. Like I think I come to realize I like this type of color on my feet. Like the off-white yellow look. Granted, I wasn't a big fan of like the Jordan 5 off-whites. Like something about this colorway with the gray and the hint of that little blue just looks so good, bro. I wore these with like gray sweats the other day, man, or yesterday, and they look so fucking good. New Balance had the sneaker of the year. Action Bronson collab brought over so many new fans. You like the piss color blocking? In a way, yeah. I do like this. I like this colorway. I think this one just looks so good. People are gonna roast me for making this on my top 5. This is number 5 on my list. So the number 1's White Cement Jordan 3s. Do I own my top 5? Yeah. So that'd be my top 5. Yeah. Where did my 3s go? Okay, this is my top. I have my top 5 sneaker of the year. This is my top 5. That's my top 5 right there. White Cement Jordan 3s, number 1. Travis Jordan 1 Low Olives, number 2. Supreme SB Dunk, because this right here is my SB Dunk of the year. Reverse Grinches, just because I just needed this sneaker to come out. And then number 5, Union Jordan 1 highs. Jordan 1 highs, yeah. Jordan 1 high Unions as number 5. I think these are underrated. I just feel like a lot of people didn't like this woven look to it. I feel like my top 5 is not bad. I feel like that's a pretty good top 5. That is my top 5. White Cements, Travis's, SB's, Reverse Grinches, Unions. I feel like that's a solid list. Not bad. Union ones might make my top 100. You guys just need to give it a chance. It's not a bad shoe at all. SB Bob Ross for the $2 donation. He says L list. Listen, Bob, respectfully, I'm not going to listen to a guy that has all SBs in his top 10. Okay. Your entire top 10 list is literally all SBs. Literally. Take that woven out, and I think that might have been the sneaker of the year. Unions over April's. Rami, I'm not gonna put. Listen, I'm only gonna put one SB on my top 5 sneaker of the year, man. There's so many SBs this year. I'm not gonna put. Yes, April's maybe better than the Unions, but still, like, I'm not gonna put multiple SBs in my top 5. Just, I like to diverse myself. Where, like, you know what, I did enjoy the sneaker. My most worn sneaker this year is my Travis Jordan 1 Low Olives. That's my most worn shoe this year. I'm not gonna put a bunch of SBs on my top 5. If I do enjoy, I want to share with other sneakers that I enjoyed wearing this year as well. Like Bob's top 10 sneaker is
L-list,
literally all
waste
SBs.
basket.
I can't do that. There's other shoes I enjoyed wearing. A whole SB top 10 list is boring. Yeah, I understand if it's like top 10 SB, you know what I mean? Top 10 SB of the year, but putting an entire year is crazy. SB did carry this year, but Rafi putting 3 Jordans and Kobe as a top 5. Yeah, because there's certain other shoes that I enjoyed wanting to buy and going for. SB did carry this year when it comes to hype. It definitely did, but I still like this right here. Sneaker of the year, white cements, is literally a shoe that I grew up wanting so bad. Like the 88 pair was like a grail. This right here is considered as a grail. He just got into SBs this year. I don't even want to listen. This was a grail when growing up, dude. I really wanted the 88 pair so bad. And when these came out, this was a must. Sneaker, listen, SB of the year, it definitely changed my mind a couple times. Like I said, Udos was sneaker of the year. Then that changed when I saw when I ended up seeing the what's it called, the Aprils. And then the April's pictures, and I was like, I wasn't 100% sure because I wanted to see them in hand. And then I saw when I got the SB Supremes in hand, I was like, man, this is SB of the year. The white cement 3 is going up in price. People wanting their tops to be others is crazy. It's an opinion. Yeah, it's exactly right. Listen, it's my opinion, right? It's my opinion. This is my top 5. If you have all SBs, that's fine, but I just wouldn't do it, you know, and everyone's going to judge your list no matter what. Robert, thank you so much for the $2 donation. SB Jordan 4s, Travis Olives, white cement 3s, Alma Munir 5 Dust, born and raised. See, and that's fine. That's an okay list. SB4, Olives, Travis's, white cement 3s, Alma Munir 5s, and born and raised. Boom. Born and raised was probably his favorite SB this year. Just, I don't know. Jordan 3 cements are fire. Yeah, I think, dude, they're nice, dude. I've worn these like 3 times already. I don't know, man. Having this shoe in hand is like, dude. My dad was like, when he saw the white cement 3s, he was telling me that, he was like, don't you already have those? I was like, nah. Because my dad bought me, my first ever Jordan 3 that I've ever owned was the Flip 3s, but my dad he ended up buying me the True Blue Jordan 3s on my middle school graduation promotion thing. And he ended up getting me True Blues. And ever since that, Jordan 3s has always been my favorite Jordan silhouette. I own the white cements with the Jumpman in the back. That was one that I definitely owned. But this was definitely a grail right here. This is definitely a grail. I wouldn't even mind to get the free throws. My girl was supposed to get me the free throws. She got me the free throw Jordan 3s 2 years ago or a year ago, but it got canceled on GOAT, and good thing it did because these end up coming out. Man, I can't wait to get those Kobe's in tomorrow. There you go.
SB4, Trav Olive, WS3, Amra 5 Dusk, born and
The
raised.
stars on the dunk dropping tomorrow, glow in the dark, kind of cool. The stars on that dunk dropping tomorrow, glow in the dark, kind of cool. Okay. True Blues and black cement 3s. threes to come out. I could see them continuing on doing the what's it called, the whole reimagine aspect of it. I could definitely see that, but I don't know. I hope they do it a Black Cement. I just hope they don't fuck it up. You feel me? Top five Flea 2s, Big Red Boots, Meter Crocs, Candy Court SBs, then Union 1s. What? Did you say top 5 is Flea 2s? You're talking about the CMF, what was those called? CFMPs, CPFMs? Oh my gosh. Man, those are terrible. The CPFMs? Oh my gosh. Let's check these out. Oh, these dunks. I didn't even know they glow in the dark. They kind of look like Nike IDs. That's Yeti's burners. Dude, that is horrible. I don't know. That's probably got to be one of the worst drops this year, the CPFMs. Ugh. The CPFMs got to be the worst. Yeah, the ABCD. I know. I was like, dude, I was stuttering right there. That's his list, though. Yeah. Hey, listen, that's his list, though. If he enjoys that list, that's his. I just wouldn't put the CPFMs on my top 100, dude. That I just don't like that sneaker at all. CPFMs, hell no. Them shits are crazy. Yeah, you might as well cut your tire off your car and then wear them shits. That ass. Them shits are so ugly. them shits are so bad, dude. But hey, that's your opinion though. Hey man, say man. I have four pairs. Hey, if you like them and enjoy them, that's up to you. That's definitely up to you. That's his list. Exactly. That's his list. But guys, I wanted to put in at least my 2 hours in with you guys. As always, man. Okay, we've been going on with almost 2 hours now. Wanted to hang out with you guys. I know I didn't come on earlier during the day, early this morning, so I do apologize. But we're gonna go back to our normal schedule tomorrow at 8:15 Eastern time. If you guys don't mind, run it up. Tomorrow is gonna be the what's it called? We got the Mac attacks tomorrow, so we'll have the stock breakdown for that tomorrow morning for you guys. So I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me this morning. Happy Monday to every single one of you guys that came on through and hung out with me this midday. So hopefully it helped you guys out, going through the rest of your day at work. So, but you guys enjoy the rest of your Monday. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for the Mac attacks, Nikes, and I'll see you guys on the morning. All right, make sure guys, if you guys don't mind, run it up to 200 likes real quick. Hit that like button on the way out. Follow me on social medias, Rafi Cleggs, Twitter, Instagram. Appreciate you guys for coming through, and I'll see you guys on the next one, man. I love y'all. I'm out of here. Peace.